Welcome back. Megalodon Media News is back with another informational documentary. It's time yet for another deep dive into history that they probably never show you on these other documentaries. Imagine a world locked in a struggle for dominance. A world where every decision, every battle, and every alliance could tip the scales of power. This was the ancient Mediterranean, a cauldron of ambition and conflict. Two powers circle each other, wary, powerful. Rome, with its disciplined legions and unyielding resolve, and Carthage, with its rich maritime heritage and formidable military leaders. This was the world of Rome and Carthage, locked in a death grip for control of the Mediterranean. The stakes were immense, the consequences of defeat unthinkable. This is the story of Hannibal Barca, the man who would come to embody Carthage's defiance and nearly bring the mighty Roman Republic to its knees. A military genius whose tactics are still studied today. Born into a family steeped in military tradition, Hannibal was practically raised on the battlefield. From a young age, he was immersed in the art of war, learning the strategies and tactics that would later make him a legend. His father, Hannibal Barca, a veteran of the First Punic War, instilled in him a deep hatred for Rome and a burning desire for vengeance. Hamilcar's experiences and teachings were the foundation upon which Hannibal's future campaigns would be built. Legend has it that Hannibal, as a young boy, swore an oath to his father, vowing eternal enmity towards Rome. This solemn promise was more than just words. It was a commitment that would drive his every action. This oath would shape Hannibal's destiny and leave an indelible mark on the course of history. It was a vow that would lead him to challenge the might of Rome in ways that no one had ever dared before. He inherited his father's command in Spain, honing his military skills and nurturing a deep bond with his troops. In Spain, Hannibal's leadership abilities flourished, and he began to craft the strategies that would later confound his enemies. They became his family, a band of brothers bound by loyalty and a shared thirst for Roman blood. This camaraderie and mutual respect were crucial to the success of his campaigns. The stage was set for one of the most dramatic confrontations in human history. The world watched as Hannibal prepared to take on the seemingly invincible Roman legions. Hannibal, driven by his oath and fueled by his strategic genius, was about to unleash a storm upon Rome, a storm that would shake the very foundations of the Republic. His audacious plans and daring maneuvers would become the stuff of legend, forever altering the course of history. Hannibal's campaign began with a daring maneuver that shocked the Roman world. His audacity and strategic brilliance were evident from the very start. He led his army, complete with war elephants, across the formidable Alps, a journey fraught with peril and unimaginable challenges. The Alps, with their treacherous paths and harsh weather, were a natural barrier that many believed to be insurmountable. This feat was considered impossible by the Romans, who had never imagined that an army could traverse such a daunting landscape. The shock and disbelief among the Roman ranks were palpable. It was a testament to his logistical brilliance and unwavering determination. Hannibal meticulously planned every detail, ensuring that his troops were prepared for the harsh conditions they would face. Emerging from the treacherous mountain passes, Hannibal's army, though battered and weary, was ready to strike at the heart of Italy. Their resilience and determination were a reflection of their leader's indomitable spirit. The Battle of Trebia, fought in the dead of winter on the banks of the icy Trebia River, was Hannibal's first major victory on Italian soil. The freezing temperatures and harsh conditions only added to the challenge. He faced a Roman army, confident and eager to crush the invaders. The Romans, with their superior numbers and well-trained legions, believed they had the upper hand. But Hannibal, a master tactician, had anticipated their moves. He understood the Roman mindset and used it to his advantage, crafting a strategy that would exploit their overconfidence. He knew the Romans, their strengths and their weaknesses. His deep understanding of Roman tactics allowed him to predict their actions and counter them effectively. He lured the Roman legions into a carefully planned trap. Every move was calculated, every decision deliberate, as he orchestrated the battlefield like a master conductor. His brother, Mago, concealed a detachment of Carthaginian cavalry and infantry near the battlefield. This hidden force was crucial to Hannibal's plan, poised to strike at the perfect moment. As the Romans, weary from a long march and numbed by the icy river, engaged Hannibal's main force, Mago's troops launched a devastating surprise attack from the flanks. The timing was impeccable, catching the Romans completely off guard. The Roman ranks, caught off guard and pounded from both sides, crumbled under the ferocity of the Carthaginian assault. The chaos and confusion among the Roman soldiers were overwhelming. Trebbia's icy waters ran red with Roman blood, a chilling testament to Hannibal's strategic genius and the ferocity of his troops. This victory was not just a military triumph, but a psychological blow to the Romans, showcasing Hannibal's unparalleled prowess on the battlefield. The victory at Trebia sent shockwaves through Rome. The once invincible Roman legions had been humbled, and the news of their defeat spread like wildfire, shaking the very foundations of the Republic. The Republic, accustomed to victory, was now facing an enemy unlike any other. The citizens of Rome, who had always believed in the might of their armies, were now gripped by fear and uncertainty. The Senate convened emergency meetings, and the streets buzzed with anxious whispers. Hannibal, emboldened by his success, marched south, deeper into the heart of Italy, his sights set on Rome itself. His audacious journey through the Alps had already become legendary, and now, with each step, he drew closer to the ultimate prize. The Romans, desperate to stop his advance, dispatched a large army under the command of the consul Gaius Flaminius Nepos. Flaminius, a man of action and determination, was chosen for his unwavering resolve and his promise to bring Hannibal to heel. Flaminius, eager to avenge the defeat at Trebia, pursued Hannibal relentlessly. His troops, driven by a mix of fear and vengeance, marched with a singular purpose. They believed that their honor and the fate of Rome rested on their shoulders, but Flaminius, blinded by his desire for glory, walked straight into Hannibal's trap. The Carthaginian general, known for his cunning and strategic brilliance, had meticulously planned his next move, anticipating Flaminius's every decision. As the Roman column, marching blindly through a narrow defile along the shores of Lake Trasimene, was enveloped in a thick morning mist, Hannibal sprang his trap. The mist, thick and impenetrable, added to the confusion and disarray among the Roman ranks. Hidden in the hills surrounding the lake, Hannibal's army, poised like a coiled serpent, unleashed a devastating attack. The Carthaginians, with their superior positioning and element of surprise, descended upon the Romans with ferocity and precision. The Roman army, caught in the open and attacked from all sides, was completely annihilated. The soldiers, trapped and disoriented, fought bravely, but were overwhelmed by the relentless onslaught. The cries of the wounded and the clash of weapons filled the air. It was a massacre, a testament to Hannibal's mastery of deception and his ability to exploit the terrain to his advantage. The battlefield, littered with the fallen, stood as a grim reminder of the cost of underestimating such a formidable foe. The Battle of Lake Trasimene stands as one of the most brilliant ambushes in military history. Hannibal's tactical genius and his ability to outthink and outmaneuver his enemies have cemented his legacy as one of the greatest military commanders of all time. This battle not only showcased his strategic prowess, but also served as a stark warning to Rome of the formidable challenge they faced in Hannibal Barca. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing history facts.